Morning, everybody. Get started in just a second here. Gonna chit chat a little bit. I got a lot of few things going on my mind this morning. Well, what's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitter? Hey, it's your boy Billy Ratliff here with the Volunteer Roadshow this morning, and I'm up, baby. I'm up. I'm up. Another blessed day to be here and be thankful that I am here. How you guys doing this morning? Well, guys, yesterday was good for the Volunteers. Hey, the men's came out with a victory, 1 point win. They should have been four, but hey, it's a big comeback from 15 points down and great win for the Vols. They finally, go inside and get these guys in foul trouble. And hey, they had five guys fouled out. So hey, what a great victory last night for the Volunteers. So moving on up, these guys can be better if they just stay down in the paint. Pons did a good job, the big man Fonkenberg, he did a good job and scored, the game high. I think he had 22 points, and we came out with a win last night. Oh man, hey, today is a big day for a lot of young high school seniors. It's signing day. I know they had the early signing day. I don't even count that one because there's so many that decommit before the real signing day. So I don't count the numbers until the end of the day, and you know how that happens. I had a couple of guys that decommit from schools, and that's just the way college football has changed. So today is huge for these guys, and I wish these guys the best today. And quick message I was thinking about last night when I was thinking about recruiting, and I even thought about myself with recruiting. But the one thing I would like to tell every kid in this world that's signing with a school today, and and when I mean signing with a school, I mean the legit LOI letter of intent. Kids, do it for yourself. You know, don't follow your family's footsteps or anything like that because you won't they won't be the ones that's running those 110s. They won't be the ones that's going to class for you. They won't be the one that's away from home from their family. Whether it's 10 miles down the street or 2 days of driving to be able to get it back to home. Don't do it for that reason, man. Do it because it's something that you want to do. As I tell you this here, sometimes I think about when I came out and I signed with Tennessee. I think about, missing my family, how far away I was away from them, and things like that. It took me a while to adjust to it because don't get me wrong, I left Tennessee 3 times before I stayed at Tennessee because I was missing home. I was missing family. I was homesick. It's true. It it's part of being away from home. You're talking about I was at the age of 16 when I came here, came to the University of Tennessee in Knoxville. So guys, I'm telling you, man, hey, do it for yourself, man. Sign with someone that you want to be with. Don't do it just because they're ranked number one in the country. Don't do it because of, you're gonna. They told you you're gonna start or something. Go to the school that you want to go to that you think is right for yourself. You know, this is a big step in a lot of young men's life, and you're talking about a transition. It ain't easy, man. I've been through it. A lot of my friends have been through it. My son has been through it. I mean, wish I can get him on the show right now. He'll tell you pretty much the exact same thing that I'm telling you. He just finished at Georgia Southern, and it was a tough battle for him when he first came out as well. Transition from junior college all the way, back to Georgia Southern. He had it the hard way. He went to a school out in Arizona. It was a junior college, community college, and he transferred to Northwest Junior, Junior College in Mississippi. And he'll tell you he had a great experience with the situation. A lot of kids, they don't think that junior college is good enough for them, thing like that. you know, or he don't have the grades or something like that. Junior college is not bad at all. I mean, I know a lot of my teammates that had a great opportunity when they left junior college and come into a big university with the University of Tennessee. You're talking about, have more credits, they graduated sooner. It's a lot of advantages to junior college that the kids don't understand. Um, don't I mean the schools don't matter how big these schools are. Don't matter small sizes. And kids say I want to go pro. Well, it don't matter. I mean, if you're good enough, you can go to any school. I have friends that went to Townsend. I have friends that went to Kennesaw. I mean, people that went everywhere to schools that was just full of NFL talent. I wish I could, get some of these guys on the show. I mean, I may get some of them later on today, once everybody wake up, because a lot of people don't wake up this early like I do. So I'm hoping I ain't wake too many people up this morning. But let's just see if anybody's on the chat right quick. Yeah, let's see. Of course, my boy David's on here. David, how you doing this morning, man? I thought I was the only one that get up this morning. Of course, Catfish, he's still asleep. He's gonna rub it in our face again. With he won the Tennessee game last night, and and of course he didn't bet the game. So, oh man, let's see here. But I actually be over at Tennessee today. They got like a little welcome back thing with the for signing day today. So I might try to go live and do that a little bit. Let's see. Well, I mean that's the biggest thing today, guys. Check out. Don't worry about where people want you to go, guys. Just do what you want to do. And like I said, I'm still blessed to say that I woke up again this morning, and I just later today I'm gonna come back on here with some of my teammates, and and let them tell you some of their stories about what made them come to Tennessee. This is huge, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the reason why I came to Tennessee. Recruiting was huge for me. I mean, I was recruited by every school pretty much in America. You know, I mean, Hawaii back then was the school everybody wanted to go do a recruiting trip to because it was Hawaii. I remember Hawaii saying you had to pretty much commit to come here. That's an expensive recruiting trip. And I didn't go, because I really didn't even like flying. I wasn't even thinking about that stuff because when they was telling me I had to fly, I was like, nah, guys, I don't think I'll be able to do it. So, I went to LSU, went to Ole Miss, went to Mississippi State, Southern Miss, all the schools that was close to my hometown. Where my coach would drive me, on unofficial visits and things like that to go to these places, and that's all I even thought about going to. Like even Jackson State, Alcorn State, these were the schools that I knew about because they was here close to my home. I didn't know anything about Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida until I got a little bit older in the recruiting process, and I started looking at on TV at some of these guys, and I remember I was like, you know what? I think I want to go to Florida State, man, because I saw Derek Brooks out there having a good time, having fun. They doing the dances and stuff, and I'm playing linebacker too, and I'm like, shoot, I think I can do this. And I remember my first time being recruited. It wasn't even for football; it was for basketball. It was I got a offer from North Carolina to play basketball. People probably don't believe that, but hey, basketball is my thing, man. I love to play basketball back when I was younger. But I remember when I started getting recruited in football, I was recruited by Pete Jenkins. I think at the time he was with, even I got Arkansas. And Pete was, he was really, doing his best to get me. He was telling me like all of the chants they was doing, the suey and stuff. And, I wasn't buying into it. And then I started getting recruited by, LSU. And then that's when Tennessee came in, and LSU and Tennessee was probably the two top schools that was recruiting me heavily from the jump. Um, Coach Sanders, when he was recruiting me from Tennessee, Coach Sanders was one of probably the best ones that I was recruited by, of course, because I saw him Tennessee. But Coach Sanders was really smooth, man. He was basically what I told everybody. Everybody needs a player's coach, man. A coach would, you know, things you wanted to hear, like his stories in college and what made him go to places and why he wanted to do things. And he won my mom over too. He sat there on that on a couch with his leg crossed and even he butchered my nickname because my nickname my mom them called me was Boosie. Well, he came. He said, "What's going on, Boots?" I said, "Boots, that ain't my name, Coach." Oh man, I was just joking anyway, man. So he kept the joke alive, and even helped my mom them fill out financial aid papers. Letting them know things that we can get. If we had low income or things like that, or just so many things he helped out with. And he made my mom them feel comfortable at ease. And of course, I mean, I remember the first time I was offered to go on a visit, and it was by Arkansas. These guys set the plane down to Fernwood, Mississippi, which is a very small airport. And I remember, I think it was like I left school early or something to go, get on the plane or whatever. And when I got there, my mom and me was there to drop me off to go back to Arkansas. Well, when I get to the airport, well, I look out there and I'm looking for the planes. I mean, I thought, I saw one big plane over there that had like these big giant propellers and stuff. So I said, okay. And then when I saw the actual plane that they had for me to get on, oh man, I looked at this plane. I was like, oh no, I'm not getting on this plane, guys. And the plane was small and it had like these two small propellers on it where back in the day when you watch like, I mean, I'm not sure if you guys remember Gilligan Island, where they always, every time a plane went up, it went down. It was one of those ones you had to like, I was like, no, man, I'm not getting on this plane, Mama. No, 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 no. And sure enough, I left. We left. I mean, my mom didn't want me to get on the plane when she did. Well, I had never flown before, so I was afraid of planes anyway. But seeing everything that I saw that it always crashed, so I wouldn't get on it. And sure enough, that same day, Tennessee, they got with that. I didn't get on the plane to go to Arkansas on a recruiting trip because of what it was. And well, Tennessee, they sent down. I think I forgot when it was, but maybe it was the next day or so to get me, and they sent down, plane. They call it the Starship, man. And when I say this plane it was top of the line. It looked like I don't know. I'm not sure back then who it was, but you knew it was someone big time plane. And they call it Starship, and it was nice, shiny. That clear coat was just crisp, and it don't look like it. I mean, like it just took the plastic off the plane. And of course, I was on there with a couple other guys. I mean, one of my teammates that signed was Antron Peebles, and I remember it was Fernando Brown from Alabama, and I think it was Anthony Mitchell. Ended up going to Florida, defensive end, I think. And went there. Hey, Tennessee was great, man. And of course, history's made it. I'm here. End up coming to Tennessee. You know, I'm quite sure there's a lot of the guys that I played would have that same story and how what made them come to Tennessee. And of course, I got to Tennessee. The team, my play, the guys, my friends and stuff is what made me come to Tennessee. I mean, the traditions is not what it was with me. I looked at different things. I'm always aware of my surroundings at all times. So, a lot of these guys reminded me of somebody that I played with or someone in my family, and that's why a lot of us today are still great friends. I mean, there's so many guys I can even come. I mean, I'm talking about scholarship players, the walk-on guys. I still talk to a lot of these guys. And they got great stories as well. So all I'm saying, man, today is a good day for the Volunteers. Hopefully we can pick up some guys that we're not supposed to get and take them away from some of the guys in SEC. So it is going to be a great day today, guys. So let's see. This is nice, man. I mean, I'm almost wishing I can go sign again to play with the Vols. Oh man, guys. Hey, today is gonna be a great day, man. Today is one of those days that my old coach Brooks would say, "Great day to be alive. Great day to get better." I'm telling you, man. So don't. take this day for granted. Go out and get it and do it the best you can. I tell everybody I don't live it by the day, I live it by the second. I smile every time. Make sure you remember me with the smile. So I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and start checking out and see who some of these kids are signing with. Until next time, guys, don't forget to like this video, man, and share it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I appreciate it if you do that for me. You don't mind going over to YouTube as well, man. And if you want to get notified whenever me or the Volunteer Roadshow is live, just hit that subscribe and that bell notification, and it send you a reminder that I'm getting ready to go live, guys. And like I said, thanks for watching. I love you guys. Go Vols. Peace.